So all set to go here. The World Cup final rematch. It is a prestige friendly. And here are the lineups. First of all, Germany starting life without their talisman Philipp Lahm and top scorer Miroslav Klose. A chance for the new wave tonight. Men like the Dortmund defenders Matthias Ginter, Kevin Grosskreutz and Eric Durm, and Schalke's Julian Draxler. Among those injured, Özil, Hummels and Boateng, but Mario Götze and Marco Reus, both out injured cruelly for the World Cup, are back here. As for Argentina, without Lionel Messi, but they do have 7 of the World Cup final team there. Manchester United's new signings, Angel Di Maria and Marcos Rocco, are in along with Tottenham's Eric Lamela, and the new Swansea defender, Federico Fernandez, replaces the injured Ezekiel Garay. Higuain and Lavezzi also out injured. Bjorn Kuipers is the referee.
Blue is his, yellow is yours. Make your choice. Change. Yeah. You got the ball. Okay. Yes. Good luck, huh? Good luck.
Manuel Neuer won the toss and wants to change ends. He is the captain.
I think he's definitely just expecting the pass to come through. In the end, Di Maria goes on his own, but he definitely should have played in Sergio Aguero, who would have been in a 1v1 situation.
Kramer playing it forward to Gomez. Chance here for the Germans, and Romero to the rescue. Well, Mario Gomez could have marked his return to the German side with a goal there quite easily.
Well, that's what Toni Kroos does so well. As soon as he gets the ball to his feet, Mario Gomez makes a terrific run. As you see, he's clearly onside in between Demichelis and Fernandez. Takes a decent first touch, gets a little bit stuck under his feet. You'd expect Mario Gomez to attacking his goal scoring, and here again you see the ball from Kramer into Mario Gomez, and normally when he gets in these situations with his goal scoring record, but hits it right at Romero, and it's an easy.
Here's the German corner. It's cleared by Rocco. Di Maria's pulled into space on this right hand side, and Aguero has found him. It's a move made in Manchester, this one, and here's Di Maria. Couldn't keep his shot down, but 2 very good cameos from Di Maria in the last couple of minutes.
I think that's the thing you see from Di Maria Aguero. If they get space against this technically he's a very good player, Drexler.
Here's Di Maria. Zabaleta. Oh, it's a lovely ball in, and Argentina. The flag. We looked over and wondered if it would go up, but Argentina are in front, and it was set up beautifully by Angel Di Maria. That's why he has the most assists in the top 5 leagues in Europe last season. You wondered if the offside flag was going to come up, but it didn't, and Argentina are ahead here.
Well, as you can see, it's clearly not offside. Such a great ball in from Di Maria with the outside of his left foot, and it's just a tap and no pressure on the ball from Germany. For Sergio Aguero from 5 yards out, that's a tap in. And you worry about the young centre-backs from Germany. Havertz is more experienced, but Ginter really struggled so far this season, and you know, they're just not marking Aguero in that area where they need to be tight.
So Argentina have done here pretty quickly what they couldn't do in 2 hours at the Maracanã. Forward by Demichelis. Oh, and he's made a mistake there. A bad mistake. Waiting in the middle is Gomez, who was in space. Oh, whipped just past the post by Toni Kroos, who's very good usually with his long-range shooting.
Well, it's just a dreadful individual mistake. It just comes up Demichelis' left foot. He accidentally kicks it ahead of him, and Reus in this situation does the right thing, is unselfish, picks out the pass. You think maybe Toni Kroos can play in Drexler, but he doesn't. Decides to take on the shot with his left foot, which he's very capable of, and
so far it must be said. Now Fernandez, Di Maria, who's been very bright so far. Perez now, the Benfica player. Zabaleta, good stuff here. Aguero. Argentina looking bright and with plenty of belief. They might not have talked about revenge, but they're within sight of maybe getting that. And Neuer has to go down very well to deny Lamela. And Di Maria, who didn't play in the Maracanã because he was injured, only strengthens that. But there's a mistake there by Biglia. Kramer. Schürrle's with him. Gomez is with him. Well, they've worked it in the end, and it's come to Gomez. He must score. Brilliant save, Romero, with his feet. It seemed there that Gomez had to equalise.
Well, Kramer does so well. Incredible feet for such a big man. The mistake from Biglia. Again, such a poor ball from De Michelis, really. Kramer, great feet. And again, you see another Cruyff here. Really good feet. Plays with the legs of Mascherano, and Royce does so well. Gomez, that's a tap, and he needs to score there. But as you said, it's a great save from Romero.
It would be the ideal start, wouldn't it, for the new coach Martino, if he could come up with an away win against Germany. A lot of football left in this yet, but here's Di Maria again, taking on Durm, skipping past him and didn't get the right angle for his shotter. If they're not careful here, Germany, they could find themselves in deeper trouble, because Argentina do look a big threat here. Rocco. And Aguero. Ooh. He got some fizz on that, didn't he? Ginter. Easily read by Zabaleta. Di Maria with a lovely release ball. Aguero needs a bit of support, or does he? Maybe not.
Well, I think Halbert is there when he realises 1v1 with Sergio Aguero, realises he's in trouble. I think if Sergio comes inside, Kated, at times, I think Jogi Löw would be concerned.
Christoph Kramer. Strong physical play. Royce is in here! Nearly got it back to Gomez.
I think Royce is the one player, along with Toni Kroos, who can, if they can get the ball into his feet, he'll find a way to unlock something. He's so unselfish in these situations. Even there, Royce is trying to play the ball across the shoulder when he probably could have tried to flick it over the goalkeeper, but Royce is the one, the X factor. If they can get...
Kroos was sold a little bit short. Here he is again. It will be a free kick in a eye-catching result from Spain.
Well, it's a foul from Mascherano and Perez, but you think about Toni Kroos coming in, taking on that responsibility of...
to deny Mario Gomez. A couple, in fact. Kroos towards the back post. Schürrle, good movement from him! And then couldn't finish it. In fact, he scared the corner flag half to death with his shot.
Well, it's a great ball in from Toni Kroos. I think they obviously mean this and looking to get it into Schürrle. Poor defending from Rocco, and
they're paying a little more attention to Di Maria than they might have done a couple of weeks ago. Will be encouraged. Zabaleta, good ball. Di Maria's there again. Aguero's waiting in the middle, pulling into a bit of space. Come back instead to Lamela, who's planted it into the roof of the net. The Tottenham man with his first goal for Argentina, and what a strike!
Well, again, it's embarrassing, the space in behind in the left area. Durm again is completely out of position. Not sure if he's not getting the protection, but it's just so easy for them to play in and around these areas. As you see, there's no protection there, and it's so easy. The left back needs to be in position. Ginter is out of position. Hovedes has to come across. It's a great ball from Di Maria, and that's a difficult finish from Lamela, and he puts it into the roof of the net. Great skill.
That is a fantastic goal. This cushion volley from Tottenham Hotspur's Eric Lamela. What about that?
That's a terrific finish, but as you said, you talk about Di Maria, the second highest assist in Europe last season, or if not back to as well, and lucky for them.
Close. The long range shot was too hot to handle. Romero, then Gomez again, who's not having a happy night, screws it horribly wide. Another big opportunity for him.
Well, as we said, Royce is terrific in space, gets the ball at his feet, great strike, and Romero makes a bit of a mess of it as it's dipping, but Gomez again needs to hit the target from there. That's his third terrific opportunity he's missed, and the fans are getting frustrated, whistling, getting on his back.
He almost had time to take it.
Ein Außenstürmer. Bilja. Kramer. Die WM gespielt ist, aber jetzt gerade vielleicht zum falschen Zeitpunkt für Argentinien in Topform ist. Di Maria. Und das ist das 3:0. Joachim Löw wirkt jetzt regelrecht geschockt. Und da ist natürlich Weidenfeller, der noch kalt war, absolut beteiligt. Wieder vorbereitet von Di Maria und Fernandes, der Innenverteidiger. Springt höher als Ginter. 0:3. Weidenfeller war noch gar nicht richtig im Spiel. Jetzt geht ganz schnell. Über 3 Stationen. Der Lupfer. Und der beste Mann Argentiniens erzielt das 4:0. Es deutet sich ein Debakel an. Auch wenn es nur eine Spaßveranstaltung sein sollte, ein Aufgalopp nach dem Turnier, aber so ein Ergebnis ist natürlich auch bitter, selbst in einem Freundschaftsspiel. Hövedes wirft sich noch dazwischen und kann das 0:4 nicht verhindern. Argentinische Mannschaft, wie rund erneuert wirkt, das muss man auch noch sagen, im Vergleich zur Weltmeisterschaft. Und die Möglichkeit von Schürrle und der Ball prallt ab und wieder Schürrle. 4:1. Und da ist keiner richtig dazwischen gegangen. Schürrle schießt den Torwart an und dann im Nachschuss der erste Treffer für die deutsche Elf durch André Schürrle. Hat eine prima Bilanz in der Nationalmannschaft. 40 Länderspiele, Di Maria macht, was er will.